Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Sharon, and at Sharon Plans I primarily post videos related to budgeting and planning, so if that's something that you're into, then please continue watching. Today's video is going to cover my September 2020 budget setup, and what you see before you now is just my monthly view, and this is where I use to lay down my bill due stickers as well as my expense stickers throughout the month. So starting off, I've already written out my bills, and it does look a little different this month without having the mortgage for my rental property as well as my car note, because both of those are no longer a thing, so I'm happy about that. And if you didn't see my August closeout video, then I'll link that in the card above so you can watch that video where I discussed where I sold my house and paid off my car. So for this month, I'm still strictly only going to focus on just the items that I take care of, and I know that my budget looks a little bit, it'll probably look a little bit different, but that's just mainly the way I do it. Not that we don't have a combined budget, but I just typically focus on my channel on the things that I take care of. So this is my monthly layout, like I said, and as the weeks go on, when I do my weekly check-ins, you'll see me lay down my expense stickers here for all items that I'm using, because I do budget using the cash envelope method. Okay, so here is my September budget layout, and I've already laid down my stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and just start filling in my variable expenses as well as my fixed expenses. And I do prefer to use this type of budget. It just seems to work best for me. If you guys are using something different, like the bills and expenses type budget, let me know how that works out for you, because it might be something that I can try. But for now, I've just been using this method, so I'm going to continue to stick with this for right now. I'm going to go ahead and tilt this a bit, and then I'm going to just get right into it. For my variable expenses, starting off with my allowance. By the way, I've been doing very good with my allowance over the last month or two. I've actually had money left over at the end of the month, so I'm very happy about that. This month, I'm going to budget, as always, $100. Next, I have my beauty category. And I bumped this one up a little bit this month to $100 because, guys, I do have to buy a new blow dryer. It's been about 14 months since my hair has been relaxed, and I've just been putting a strain on that old blow dryer. So I had to throw that out after my last use. So I'm going to purchase a new blow dryer this month. Next, I have my eating out. And for eating out this month, I am going to increase this to $200. I've been reluctant to increase my eating out budget because I wanted us to just get more disciplined and eat at home. But since my son is going to be starting school this month, I just want to give us $50 additional just in case I have to get something for lunch or something, because I don't know, but for some reason I've been slammed at work the last couple of weeks, and I've been working longer hours, it seems like, since I'm working from home. So I just want to give myself a bit more flexibility and not have the pressure of going over my budgets. I think I'm still $50 to the good, because I usually would spend $100 a month on school lunch. Go figure. So by adding an additional $50 to the eating out fund, I think I'm still, you know, saving a little, if that makes sense. Next, I have groceries, and I also saved some money in groceries last month as well. So pretty happy about that, but I'm gonna keep groceries at $600. Next, I have my grooming category, and this is what I use for like nails and things like that, pedicure, hair, things like that. So I used quite a bit of this money last month, so I'm gonna add $150 to this category this month. And next, I have my kids, and I typically give them $40 a month to spend on whatever they desire. And so these first 6 categories actually represent the cash envelopes that I carry with me every day. So I pull from these every time that I need to get something on the go or to buy something for these particular categories. Next, I have gas, and I haven't been using very much gas over the last few months since I'm working from home. So actually this $139 is not something that I'm allocating from this month. I'm actually rolling this over from last month. Next, I have my household category, and in household this month I'm going to do $100. Next, I have my variable expenses, and for that I'm going to allocate $30. Next, I have my 52-week savings challenge, and I am going to add $185 for that for this month. And then last but not least, I have unbudgeted, which I don't allocate anything for, but I actually have that in my budget so that if there's anything that I have outside of what I've planned for, I have space to account for that. Next, I'm going to move over to my fixed expenses. So my first fixed expense is going to be my kids' college fund, and I'm going to allocate this month $200. And then next I have cleaning, and that is $240. Then I have my home warranty, and that is $61. And then I have my house account, and this is just a savings account that I have just in case we need any kind of repair or anything, or to purchase something, a larger item for the house, and I generally put $200 in that account every month. Next, I have my life insurance, and that is $49. And then I have my sinking funds, and my sinking funds is a total of $459, and you'll see when I do my sinking funds video, so stay tuned for that. I only allocated $459 this month because I have some other funds that I'm going to be reallocating, so stay tuned for my sinking funds video. Next, I have my Sling bill for my Sling TV, and that is $10. And then I have my 100K savings, and that is going to get $770 this month. Then I have my PO box renewal, and that is $118. And then I have my phone bill, and that is $185. This rounds out my budget for the month of September. So I'm just going to grab my phone really quickly and add this up. My variable expenses total $1,644. Moving over to my fixed expenses. Or my fixed expenses is $2,292. Okay, and then at the bottom of my budget, what I typically do is I will have my income minus my variable expenses minus my fixed expenses. So I'm just gonna go ahead and write those in. So income, and then my variable expenses, and then my fixed. So my budgeted amount for my variable is $1,644, and my budgeted amount for my fixed is $2,292. That rounds out my September budget. Stay tuned as well for my paycheck budget, for my paycheck number 1, where I'll break down everything for the first half of September, and I'll show you how I plan to break that out as well, because I'm going to make some changes there in how I do things as well. Thank you if you're new for clicking on my video, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to continue on this journey with me, and I hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel. I hope everyone is safe and doing well, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.